You do like me, don't you?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't like too much confrontation in a relationship. Too much confrontation, it's not good. Like.
Can you taste this for me?
No.
Get your face here.
No,
Come on.
no.
A drop, darling. Come on. Come on, do it, please.
Some girls, they like to have power over you, but that doesn't happen with me. You know, I like to do my own thing.
Yay! Come on, give me a 10-5 to that.
Chill out, creepy. That's what he should have said. But because he's a man, he's not supposed to say anything. In this modern times, women can act in the most despicable ways and won't get called out on it. And we as men know this, or we know the consequences of what happens when you express to a woman that what she's doing is unacceptable. 1. You get looked at as a misogynist, big angry scary man who just can't handle confident women. 2. Because of women's inability to take responsibility for their actions, they'll play victim so it will end up your fault. 3. Women have always been the gatekeepers of sex, so they can easily squash any vague possibility of you getting some pussy. And that automatically gives women power over your biological right to sex. God is cruel for putting awful creatures in charge of what we work hard our whole life pursuing. It's the equivalent of inheriting the king's position just by being born into the right bloodline. Or in women's case, just having a vagina. And out of fear of not getting laid, men won't confront women over their nonsense. So women go half of their lives deriving their self-worth from something that they didn't work hard for to obtain. And as a result, they forego basic things like developing a personality and having charisma, or knowing how to speak with people. With that said, let's see some examples of women on first dates just being annoying and unfriendly, not interesting cunts.
A lot of guys have feared me and were kind of like, I'm gonna do what she says because I just want to be with her or because of how she looks, and I want someone who can stand up to me and say, no. How old do you think I am?
Maybe about 29. 30? I don't know. I find it quite hard to figure out what age the girl is.
Did you say 29? Did you say 30?
Either or, the same age, 30, 29. Are you older?
I'm gonna choke. I'm actually about to choke because of you. I'm 25.
Calm. I didn't know.
You said I'm 29 or I'm 30.
You don't seem like a 25-year-old. That's what I'm trying to say. I thought I was actually being normal saying 29.
I am 25. I am not 29 or 30, okay?
There's no point getting angry. I didn't
I'm not
mean
getting angry, I'm just making facts clear.
Okay.
How dare you say that about me?
Oh my god, this woman reeks of insecurity. From the beginning of this date, her insecurities started to surface on their own, with her asking him.
You do like me, don't you?
And now she asks another bullshit question.
How old do you think I am?
And even though he seems to answer genuinely and was actually close, she still got angry. I mean, honestly, it's only 4 years difference from 25 to 29. I think she thought that he would guess low. And that would calm down her raging insecurities.
I am 25. I am not 29 or 30, okay?
This is an example of women creating trouble out of nowhere. She asked a question and dug a hole for him. He was honest and blunt, which can be hurtful, but she needs to either think before asking questions that might end up hurting her feelings, or change her response.
I'm gonna choke. I'm actually about to choke because of you.
Let's see both of their reactions at the end of the date.
I actually enjoyed the date, but I don't think going forward to be any point to going.
That's fine, that's normal. It happens all the time.
I bet it does. I bet it does happen all the time. Thanks, Captain Obvious. This guy actually handled the date politely and stoically. For the amount of stress she gave him, it makes me question if he had hair before the date and lost it after.
I liked him because he has a look, but he doesn't have the powers. I'm sorry. If you can have the look, but you don't have the powers. We can't have both, can we?
What in the fuck is she talking about? She clearly has no self-awareness. In her mind she puts him at fault. And insults him with,
he doesn't have the powers.
whatever the fuck that means. You shoved a glass of wine down his throat. Even when he told you no multiple times. And as a woman you should know that no means no. If you call that powers. Normal people call that behavior insane. The first date is about making a good impression and presenting the best of yourself. And it's not specific to men only. And generally women forget that. Where they become focused on the man and don't pay attention to how they themselves act. Women usually have no idea how to have productive arguments with men. Because all they ever needed to do is argue to the point where men go, okay, let me shut my mouth. Or I'll destroy my chances of getting the pussy. Because pussy is the only thing women bring to the relationship. And they know that it's hard for men to get sex compared to women. So they put their pussy at a high value. Completely dismissing any other attributes that would make them likable and charming. That's why women's company sucks. And past their pussy. Pretty much everything about them is so fucking awful.